Okay, we are here in Sebring for 2 days of testing ahead of next month's Sebring 12-hour. It's a big test for us. Obviously, we did Daytona last month, and we did a VIR test last year to kind of get a better understanding of this new car and this new class. So we got a lot of items that we want to kind of check off the list. The biggest ones obviously being understanding the new tire a bit more, working on the ABS a little bit more to understand that, and yeah, just getting more mileage on the car. So we've got a lot of items to work on. I've had a lot of questions about what goes on in a test and what we do in the process. So basically for us, this one is primarily to understand the tires. So going through a bunch of toe sweeps, camber sweeps, you know, springs, roll bars, dampers, aero levels, kind of anything that's going to have an impact on the tire to kind of see what makes the tire work a little bit better in the different windows, what's good for pure lap time, what's good for a race stint, and Sebring's a good, you know, test track for that. Obviously, it's got a bit of everything. It's got low speed corners, high speed corners, it's got bumps, it's got different surfaces. So for us, it's a good test track. One tricky thing about Sebring is that it is very temperature sensitive. So, you know, the track is usually at its fastest in the morning when it's cool, and then as the sun comes up and the track temp rises, it gets a little bit greasy, especially in turns like turn 5, turn 15, 16. So you always have to keep that in mind throughout the day. You know, just because the lap times might be getting slower, you know, the car might actually be improving. So we try to do all of our changes kind of back to back. So, you know, maybe do a run with soft roll bar setting and then go immediately to the stiffer setting, just to have a back-to-back change to be in similar conditions to get a better read for it. And at the same time, you kind of want to keep the same driver in for that block of changes, just so he's most acclimated to the conditions of the track, the conditions of the car and the tire at that point. So the new guy isn't jumping in and, you know, kind of being shocked of what the conditions are and giving, you know, kind of incorrect feedback. So it's a good test so far. We're halfway through day one. We've already made some progress on the car. It's definitely a different driving style to the GTLM car around here. Obviously, with the new tire, there's less overall grip, there's less lateral grip is the main thing. So the driving style has been adjusted, which has kind of been a fun challenge to kind of understand how to extract the lap time out of this car now. So you can't roll as much speed kind of across apexes, mainly low and medium speed. So it's more of a point and shoot style, using the ABS to kind of get this car stopped in a straight line and point it and kind of shoot it out. So I'm sure there's still a lot more to learn. We've got a lot of stuff still to work on as a team on the setup side. So I will keep you posted and we'll see what kind of footage we can get. One thing about a test day as opposed to a race weekend is that the snacks are definitely worse. I mean, we do have lots of gum options, as you can see. As far as snacks go, we have some fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, corn, we have butter, and we have King's Hawaiian rolls. That's literally all we have as far as snacks. And coffee, which I don't drink coffee. Currently doing a damper change, but I'm not gonna, I can't show you that part though. We're doing another damper damper change that I can't tell you about. We are doing another damper change that I cannot tell you about. Just out watching by turn 7. Decided to go to the bathroom, stop in. Looks like we've got some fresh paint on the doors here in the stalls. Very nice, all freshly painted for all you people coming out next month for the 12-hour. And look at this. In the showers, we got some fresh racks here. Looks like freshly installed. Good stuff. Day 1 is complete. It was a productive day. The car this morning was definitely difficult to drive, especially over the bumps. So made some spring changes, worked on the dampers a lot, did some geometry work, and yeah, pretty much everything was positive. So that's nice to see that the simulator work is working out for us. So I think the guys will keep looking at the data tonight, see what we learned, where we improved, and what we can work on again tomorrow. But yeah, I think the car came a long way today. We had cool conditions this evening and this morning, and then kind of warm conditions in the afternoon, which is nice to get a range of things, especially without knowing what the 12-hour weather is going to be like yet. So car's good. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Well, good morning on day 2 here in Sebring. We've already had an interesting start to the day. We will be looking for the culprit later.
I mean, who else would do it? Just
I don't know who would do this.
yeah, that's weird. I've never seen anything like that.
I'm not working with anyone here either, so
Really?
it's a random person.
Shit.
Yeah. How about that? So weird.
What the heck's going on here? What's happening here? Oh, we can't put that on YouTube.
No, we can't put that on YouTube.
Well, day 2 is going well. Antonio started this morning, and then I got in. I was on long run duty today, so we did 2 long runs back to back with 2 different setup philosophies to kind of see how it affected tire degradation and average pace over a stint. Hammer nutrition, recovery. So that was good. Learned some stuff. It was nice to get a couple long runs under my belt personally, to kind of see how the tire drops off and how to adjust my driving style accordingly. But yeah, we got some more work this afternoon. I think mostly damper work, which we cannot talk about. So Antonio will start. I'll try to go get some cool slow-mo shots over the bumps, and then I'll get in at the end, and that's it. Oh no, he's wide! Well, that's it. That is the end of the test. I'd say it was a successful test. Got through a lot of items. Some of the changes were good, some of the changes were bad, but I think that gives us more direction for next month's race. So yeah, I'm excited about it. Next time we'll be here. This will be full of people, so hope you'll be here. If you'll be, maybe leave a comment, like and subscribe, and ring that bell. Actually, I should correct myself. Even if you're not going to be here at the 12-hour, you should still like, subscribe, and ring that bell.